Welcome to the video. So we got Ironman Panama City Beach training program. It's gonna be 12 to 13 weeks. This is the first day of the training. So we did a run off the bike after a 40-mile bike ride. Say hi, Kaden.
Hi.
So the message that and the title of this video, along with the training program, is going to be conditions. So when we train, we have all these conditions, and these conditions in my mind are a struggle. So we wish every race was sunshine and rainbows and clear skies, but guess what, folks? It is not. So like today, for instance, we were looking at cloudy skies, and it looks like it was going to be very, very bad thunderstorms. So I'm riding, I got about an hour in, about a 20-mile-an-hour pace, and yes, you figured it out. I got rained on, downpour, tried to find some coverage. There was no coverage in sight. After about 15 to 20 minutes in, I was able to find a warehouse where the front office was, and with the front office there's a little shelter, but then mosquitoes are pretty bad there. So I was able to stay there for a few minutes, not very long at all. Also too, with running, there's some lightning and some thunder right now. It's off in a distance, but you still struggle with running because you don't want to get struck by lightning, and you want to make sure you're safe. You don't want to feel unsafe, and lightning is one of those conditions that just terrifies me. Like, for instance, quick story, I was running, I think it was down Hardin Boulevard, and I was by Lake Hunter, and it started out clear, everything was great, and then out of nowhere a summer thunderstorm shower came, and guess what? It was not great. There was lightning popping all around me. There was a guardrail next to me, and it was definitely a struggle. So that is one of the harder conditions and unsafe conditions, because once you're running, you can't get anywhere safe, especially if it's in like an opening. And my thought process was, oh, I'll just get under some trees and run under some trees. Well, they're saying trees are the worst place to run when it's lightning, because the lightning can strike the tree and it can travel 10, 20, 30 feet and just knock down anything that is around you. So that was the training day today. The 40-mile bike ride, the run off the bike, which is ROTB, 1 mile at an 8-minute race pace. I gotta hold that threshold, gotta keep that condition. Now, along with condition, let's talk about conditioning. I've trained pretty much about 220 days roughly, and I've either swam, bike, ran on one of those days, at least running every day for the last 220 days, consistently without missing a day. And on top of that, I would do a cycle or a swim. And where my thought process is getting conditioned for those longer runs, those longer bike rides, and those longer swims. For instance, I was on a long swim. I did a 1 hour swim, did about 2,500 meters, and my left leg started cramping a little bit. I've been swimming consistently about 30 minutes, about 12 to 1,300 meters, 2 to 3 times a week. Now, when I started my training program a couple of days ahead of schedule, I was like, let me just do an hour swim and see how I was doing. And the hour swim went pretty good, about a 2:30 pace roughly. Had some race pace in there, and just pushed through. Now when you're late, so I had a 2:30 race pace, and you pretty much just got to push through when you get a cramp like that. Now the swim for Ironman Panama City Beach 2.4, and it's pretty much 1.2 swim, and you're probably looking about 40 minutes, so it's probably like right at an hour and 20, with about a 2:30 pace roughly. So
Mommy talking to you.
I know, I'll be in just a minute. So with that steady pace, my race pace with a 2:30, I should be able to do a sub 140 on that portion of Ironman Panama City Beach, Florida. So it was a successful training day. We got in about 4 hours of training. I'm very pleased with everything. It's a good start with this training segment of the 12 or 13 weeks vlog. I'm not sure how many weeks it is. I know it's at least 12. So we'll get on here from time to time. Also too, a side note, I started a new product. It's from my friends and race competitors, athletes in the not pros, but just regular age grouper athletes, I guess is what you would call us. They have a product out. It's good. I'm gonna do a little vlog on it and explain that to you at the end of this video. Also too, got some feedback that I will locate that video and put it on here for one of my buddies in a training group that we have. So that's it. Stay tuned for these quick little, not announcements, but informational supplements, pre-workout drinks that I've been doing for the last 30 days now, that I feel like is either in my mind or in my body. And I don't know, I really enjoy it. So doesn't taste bad, tastes pretty good. So stay tuned and we'll finish the video with this commentary on these pre-workout powders and drinks. Thanks again. See you next video. See ya. All right, so we're gonna do a pre workout. It's from my customers, the Lancasters. Thank you for sending this product over. So I just want to do a quick review on it. You can go to the website, check it out. It's fruit punch, it's gluten-free. So basically I'm going to put it to the test. I'm going to do a 4-mile run. I'm going to do a 1-mile warm-up, and I'm going to do a 3-miler at race pace. So a total of 4 miles, and then we will let you know how I felt, what it did do, what it didn't do. I'm pretty honest when I review stuff. I like to give all the facts and all the information, nutrition, and just kind of go through from A to Z and let folks know to go out and get it, which most of the time when I use a product, it's pretty good. Like I said, this is fruit punch. I'm about to try it for the very first time. We'll see what it tastes like. All right, my honest opinion, it tastes like Mama's Kool-Aid, fruit punch. As you know, when you were a kid, you drank a lot of Mama's Kool-Aid, and it was excellent for those hot summer days when she was like, just get some water out of the water hose, and you're like, Mom, come on, let me get a cup of Kool-Aid. So what'd she do? She surprised you because maybe you cleaned your room, and she was like, okay, I'll be nice to my kid, and I'll put a gallon of Kool-Aid out on the porch for the boys. I will say it tastes like 1 scoop of sugar of Mama's Kool-Aid versus 2 cups of sugar, which is good. It's fine. You don't need it too sweet because then you get that bitterness. So I would say 1 scoop of Mama's Kool-Aid, fruit punch. What'd that little guy do? The little fruit punch guy? Oh yeah, fruit punch, something like that. So it was excellent. Let's knock out this little run and we'll see the results. I'll be back. All right, the review is in. So I got this pre-workout from the Lancasters. Definitely go online. I'll put the website down in the comments below so you can see that once I upload the video, and I will add this and start adding this to my routine, my workout. So let's run through it real quick. All right, so first mile was warm up, 3 miles at race pace. So the warm up was a little over 9 minutes, and then race pace was at 8:36. Typically when I run off the bike, that's what I'm looking for, about 8-minute pace when I'm doing a triathlon. So the first mile, after I downed, I don't know, it was like 20 ounces of this pre-workout with creatine. So definitely fruit punch was good, and I could feel the caffeine. The caffeine, I think it said on here it had so much caffeine in it. 65 mg caffeine per serving, which is 1 scoop. You could probably double it up if you want to make it a little bit stronger. I don't really do a lot of caffeine, but I did feel the release in the first mile. It didn't really tingle per se, you know, like your creatine does when you take it. He told me that it was a slow release. So, and I felt that after the first mile, but it wasn't, I guess the way I want to explain it was, it wasn't like something that you were like scratching yourself or you just like coming out of your skin. It was something that you could tolerate. Mile 2, didn't feel anything at all. I did feel pretty good. I didn't cramp. And I held a pretty good pace. I held about an 8, I don't know, it was like 8:36 pace. It was pretty good. Yeah, I'm pleased with the workout. And you know, you gotta just sit back and you gotta analyze your training session. Was it in my mind because I'm trying a new product? Was it the product? What was it? So I'm gonna say it's a product. I'm gonna definitely keep reviewing this. I got 23 more servings. I'm gonna do one every day, because as you know, I do run at least a mile and or run a mile or more every day, bike, swim. So let's get after it. That's my review. Enhances focus, I believe that. Improves hydration, I believe that too. Sustained effort, that was definitely me feeling that 8:36 pace. And then recovery, we'll get back to you on. But I do something every day, so I do recover pretty quickly. I'm gonna definitely have my wife try this. She is on a weight loss journey, and she's gonna conquer it. She's going to the doctor, she's going to the gym, and I'm gonna give her this and just see what she does. And then she's gonna try the protein of this version of this company. So try it. It's LANE3C. Like I said, I'll put the description below, website, any way you can get a hold of them so you can promote a small business. Thank you. More training to come.
How's it going? My name is Steven. We just did a workout just now. Tried the pre-workout. The aftertaste is good, but we're gonna see how it feels. I'm gonna do some jiu-jitsu after this, so I'll get back with Keith and we'll kind of touch bases and see, you know.
And how long is your workout gonna be for?
Probably about 2 hours, 2 hours of rolling. Okay. So we'll start off a little slower and then pick the pace up at the end. So we'll see how the pre-workout hits.
Cool.